Alright, gamers. Who's ready to game? Who's gaming? Anybody gaming their game? Anybody out slaying the Spire? Hello, we gaming and losing? Let's fucking go. I'm slaying my lunch. Nice. Let's pop into it. Probably not gonna stick around for too long today, I think, because we have streamed a total of how long? How long did it take to finish Armored Core? How long did we do that for? Let's see. 11 plus 3, 14, 21, 28, 34? Probably somewhere like 35 hours in the last 7 days, because we took yesterday off. But I think that also means that today we're not gonna like go for 12 hours again. I think I'm good, yo. Let's just hop in. Hello, we wop. Just hop in and play some games, I think. That's what we're gonna do. I've simplified the I've simplified the bottom UI. I came to the realization the other day that we haven't really cared about sub count for a while, or like newest sub doesn't work half the time, so I don't really see the point in it. So I removed them. They have been deleted. Now the only important metric remains. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm tired. I'm a good tired today. I think I slept very well. I had a headache yesterday, and then I slept on it, and now I feel significantly better, and that's great and awesome. Feels good, man. How's everyone else doing? Is everyone else bing chilling? 20-hour stream on Ascension 20. Pain. I'm also tired for once, which is nice. Nice. The crashing and burning will happen eventually. Staying up and sleeping for 2 hours will continue until behavior becomes tired. That did not work at all. Yeah. We reached #1 mod spot. Yeah, Cavalier mentioned this. I don't know what happened to the other two. There were two other mods there, which I think were getting, like, new subs, you know what I mean? Like, they were getting new people, which I'm assuming would keep them there. I don't know if I'm soon to follow. I feel like I'm soon to follow where Flagbearer is gonna get booted out next. Now you can fit other info at the bottom, like win rate. Oh yeah, I could put win rate there. Maybe they rotated out due to being too old. It's possible. Which I think we are... See, that reason makes me believe that we're also going to rotate out. Because we'll be too old. We added those. We'll eventually hit that point. Stayed up for 2 hours and sleep for 2 hours. 4-hour day go burr. Yes. Once a mod gets enough downloads, it falls out of the recent popular tab because people have already downloaded it. I guess so, but I had similar downloads to the Drifter. Like, I have 7K, and I think the Drifter also had around 7K. Like, we were close. Yeah, Drifter is 7.6k. And the other one was Chimera cards. Chimera cards got up to 25. So I don't think it has to do with total amount of subs. Yeah, there's a recency bias for the workshop. Like, it cycles stuff out that's too old. I think that's the thing. Like, it stays there for a while and then it, like, leaves. Which is why I'm like, maybe we're soon to follow, because I think I released in June. And I think Drifter was May. Yeah, I released late June, Drifter released in May, so maybe I have like another month. Another month. It stops counting subs from a certain time ago? I guess so. Yeah, so it's like if you have a certain amount of subs within like a particular time period. Because I know that for most popular items in the past week, for example, like that's how that works. Where like if you got a certain amount of subs in a week that people seem to be interested in the thing, like they put you there. So for most popular, it's like the same thing where it depends like what the time frame is. Which just means that I need to keep getting like 1,000 subs all the time on Flagbearer until we take over the world. Easy. Easy. Most people over the past 3 months, that's fair. Yeah, so we have another month until we get literally cycled out. Damn. We have a month left, boys. Right? July, August, September. End of September, and then we'll be irrelevant. Feels bad, man. Game out here actually trying to fucking slight me as soon as we started. We just started, game. We just started and the game's already shit-talking me. Come on, man. That's pain. That's actually factually pain. So my friend expressed interest in wanting to play Armored Core. And I was like, yo. Finally, I just finished that game, which means now I can watch someone else play it and I can live through them vicariously. So that I can play it again. I can do it again. I think I only posted it on Twitter. Did people see I S-ranked everything? I got the S-rank achievement. I have S-ranked every mission. You can still climb the all-time leaderboard? For what? For, like, the Slay the Spire mods? I mean, like, that's not gonna happen. The most subscribed ones are, like, what? Like, Marissa from Toho. Also another Toho character. Yeah, those are... That's a little hard to compete with those ones. You're on page 7 of most subscribed of all time. Arc Knights. What the? Fucking... They have Chen on the front of Arc Knights, but the character is W. The character is Dokuta. Oh, no, they have Dokuta, they have W, and they have Chen. 72,000 subs. Holy shit. That's crazy. Another Tuhu. Someone put the Bug Knight. I think someone else made a Bug Knight one recently as well. I am a programmer, not an artist. Act like it? What does that mean? This is new events or something? Holy shit. Alright. There was a higher percentage that had that achievement than I thought. I figured less than 3% of buyers would be that dedicated, considering the popularity of Armored Core 6. Well, that percentage was higher. Oh, really? 3% is high? I don't know if I take this. I feel like taking Banner Dance in Act 1 is like asking to lose to Nob. Which is exactly why we're taking it. Welcome, James. So today I learned there was a Death Note musical. What the hell? What is the Death Note musical? What is that? Oh. Yeah, I know Death Note is an anime, but like, how do they... What I'm saying is, like, how do they make that a musical? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, what? What the fuck? How? Oh, I assumed you, like, watched it. I assumed you watched it. For what's essentially 100% completion, it's pretty high for a popular game. I think, at least. I mean, like, what would be a good comparison? It's another popular game, Elden Ring. It's another FromSoft game. Achievements. What is the 100% achievement on Elden Ring? I don't think there really is one. Is there? I mean, I guess there's like... Yeah, the Elden Ring achievement is 8.7, which is get all other achievements, which is all endings. Like, all endings and all endings, all bosses, all gear. Why are there so many? Because people like Tuhus. Oh, I think I got the 100% achievement in Cyberpunk. Oh, I don't have it on this account, though. Damn it. Global achievements. Double... I thought there was another... I swear there was another achievement for clearing, like, every... like, 100%ing. Yeah, there's just, like... Oh, complete all gigs and NCPD scanner hustles and... Oh, that's just the Badlands. Well, complete all the gigs is somewhere within like 6.5% to like 8% for like Cyberpunk. Like, the game hasn't been out for that long, I think, for Armored Core. Like, it'll probably get there. I think it'll get there. We have 2 plant cards, which means we should take another plant card. Terraria doesn't have nearly as many Tuhu mods. Does Terraria have an unusually low amount, or Slay the Spire have an unusually high amount? I don't know, I'm not normally part of, like, the modding community. My Slay the Spire mod was my first, only, and basically main interaction with modding. I don't normally do it. It was pretty stinky, honestly. Probably should have used this earlier. I mean, it's a good card. I just had an idea for how we can change Seraphim form. Because I'm realizing that Seraphim form lets you, this has happened a couple times when I picked this card, where, like, you stabilize, and then it becomes impossible to kill you, but you also can't, like, really move the game forward. So, like, you die very slowly, or the fight takes, like, actually 40 turns, which is probably not good. So I was thinking of making Seraphim forms more similar to Wraith form, where, like, it gives you 7 feather counters, and then whenever you get hit for unblocked damage, it removes a feather counter. And at the start of turn, it removes a feather counter. Like, something like that, maybe. And then you can upgrade it to, like, a larger number. So it's not as detrimental as Wraith form, where, like, you're losing dexterity. But, like, it'll have an internal timer instead of just, like, permanently being whatever. I feel like it would just be worse Wraith form. Yeah, but it's fine for it to be worse Wraith form. But I think, like, a core, or, like, a key aspect of the card, basically, is that, like, it has a timer so that the game can, like, solve itself. That just means the player built a bad deck if it just kills them slowly. Yeah, and, like, I think that's fine, but also, like, the upgrade on the card doesn't, like, really do anything. So I think giving it a temporal aspect and then having that aspect get improved seems like a reasonable thing. Well, I'm not saying that there's some issue with Seraphim form. I'm saying that the issue is that it's permanent defensive scaling, which is uncommon. Permanent powerful defensive scaling. And my example was Wraith form, which is defensive scaling temporarily. Oh, this one. Wraith form is already worse Wraith form. I guess this doesn't matter. It does so that I can cycle the deck faster. Reduce your energy and card draw as a type of stun. It's an idea. I guess the question is if you think that Seraphim form should be permanent. Which I guess, like, you know, the initial thought with it, for example, is that, like, demon form, like, goes infinitely up. Echo form is an install. Nobody picks Deva form. Deva form also scales up, but nobody picks up. Wraith form is kind of the outlier. Which may be the reason why Wraith form has a timer, is that, like, it... reason Wraith form has a timer is because Silent will eventually kill things. Or, like, it's a lot faster at killing things. It's a 3-mana power without an immediate effect. You should be allowed to have indefinite scaling. Okay, but what if it gave you the feathers immediately, so on the turn you played it, you had half damage? I have survived the office fancy party. How goes the climb? We just started. I think it's going okay for now. I was talking about a potential change to a card. Because I identified that I think it leads to stalling. In its current form, it directly leads to, like, permanent stalling. Which I'm not sure is okay or not. Flagbearer is already a stally character. Yes. This is true. Yeah, but Pulse finishes Heart on turn 12. What I'm saying is that, like, if you make a deck that is ineffective, right, that, like, you should lose faster than turn 22. And by making sure that Seraphim form isn't a linchpin for making stall decks that can't win, you can put a timer on it so that it eventually ends. Or, like, some kind of condition that would suggest, okay, it will eventually end. Yeah. To save the players from themselves, basically. If you make a deck that can't kill, you'll die to any of the many massively offensive scaling enemies, such as Book of Stabbing. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, if you're fighting Donu Deka and you die on turn 34, then, like, I think it's kind of like the player should have died before turn 34. So it's like, it's supposed to keep its function, but like there's a more clear indicator for when like you have lost. Because like the deck is losing. It's just a matter of in decks that are losing, it should lose faster. Like it should be more clear that you're losing. Instead of like, I drafted all of the block cards in Seraphim form, and like I'm not making any progress, but I lost on turn 34. Which I feel like is a risk factor. Ectoplasm is a little poopy. I think it would hurt the function even in competent decks. I'm curious how it would do that. Yeah, see, that was my thought, boy. Where it's like, giving 7 flight, like, will last long enough, basically. And then if you needed more time, you could give it, like, 10 flight on the upgrade. And then it's like, it's long enough. But then it makes the failure state of, like, going for 30 turns not possible. It also means that upgrading it is important, and also, if you really wanted to, you could pick more than one copy. If you fail to block, to perfectly block even a few multi-hits, 7 flight would disappear very quickly. Heart hits you 15 times at once. Yeah, because I guess it would depend how flight is coded, but it's like, or like I coded flight technically, but I borrowed the method from how flight is actually coded. I'm not sure if it ticks down a lot in that case. Oh no, I guess it, yeah, how it would work is that it loses all of the flight, and then you, and then it would like, it stuns afterwards. Yeah, I think something like 7 flight, which upgrades to like 12, makes sense. Like something like that. Where it's like 12 flight would mean that you are scaled for the entire fight with like a pulse deck. I mean, I also thought like, what if it doesn't scale downward? It was also an option. Where like it gives you 3 absolute stacks of flight. But like, you know, so like if you get hit, then you lose 1. I need a block. I need more blocks. Yeah. I can hold the Excalibur for next turn. I could play this banner dance and hold the command for next turn too. It's kind of cool. Oh, I can't play the banner dance because I was playing Retrace. Whoops. Oh. That was also a mistake. Whoopsie. It's kind of bad. Sorry, Kratos, I don't know if you're already, or if you, I was gonna say if you already left, if you're still here, but how did your office party go? I don't think I've ever been to one of those, so I don't know what it's like to party at the office. Doesn't that kind of run into the dying slowly issue in a similar way? Because the issue isn't that you take 3 to 7 bits of chip here and there, at least not in my experience. It's that eventually the enemy scales and 3 flight leaves that as an issue. It was a fancy restaurant party, very good but expensive food. Oh, true. Project that's been going for close to 3 years now is finally wrapped up. Nice! So I assume that is why the fancy party was the fanciness. It was all the fanciest fancy. So everyone who worked on it got called in to show up for fancy good times on the boss's dime. Nice. Oh, I missed the thing. You ate crab pasta? That sounds really good. I think I had, the last time I had fancy pasta was a kind of, seafood something. I think it may have also been crab. I don't think I need slow. I'll take the second momentum swipe and regret it later. I missed a thing. This is the thing immediately after. I mean... yeah. You got a problem? Problem with it? Shit, that does not actually kill it. Bam. Yeah, I think slow as a permanent defensive scaling is okay. Probably. Oh, nice! Oh, because this isn't related to money school. Fair. I see, I see. So this was in your... You said you've been a contractor for a long time. I think that's what you said. True. Yeah, but sorry. So, boy, I'm not sure if I fully understand. So, The issue isn't taking 3 to 7 bits of chip damage. It's that eventually the enemy scales and 3 flight leaves that as an issue. Been a contractor for almost 20 years. True. Yo. That's crazy. Well, nice. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, because I thought the context for this was, like, it might have been related to money school. And that, like, how do I say it? That you, like, got invited onto a project for, like, a money school-related job. And that you were kind of there for the tail end of it. But it sounds like you were more involved in this one, so nice. Good shit. But yeah, I guess, like, without a... So, I guess you're suggesting without a timer, you don't take damage anyways. So, like, you'll eventually take damage. It's just you're gonna take, like, you'll get hit for, like, 80 on one of the turns, right? Which, like, it's not actually 80. It's, like, I actually don't know if this is gonna kill it, so... Is this 16? Nice! Exactsies. I'm assuming the reason is... Ooh, wait, I can start with inspiration? That's pretty sick. Let's do that. Don't think I want a second Excalibur. Reflect seems okay. But yes, you're suggesting that, like, after 5 turns of benefiting from Seraphim form, I will still have 3 stacks of flight, basically. And that, like, you'll still probably only die on turn, like, 34 or whatever. Because you'll still continue to benefit from the buff. Oh, that's funny. I have Gambler's Chip. Or Gambling Chip for this thing. Hmm. Wow. That thing died. Like, a lot. Nice. Essentially, you won't take more than 3 hits in a fight after setting up Seraphim form before dying, from my experience. Yeah. I think that's accurate. So the timer is kind of like what you would want if you want it to, like, decay and go away. If that's what you want. I'll think about this for a second. This project was my primary employment through school, as it didn't matter what my schedule looked like so long as I showed up and kept building the record system, tracking everything available. Good shit. The timer is good because it pushes a proactive playstyle. Yeah, and again, it's not even that it's, like, specifically to push proactiveness. It's that, like, the fail state for a defensive deck should be, like, not turn 30. Like, I think the integrated timers in Slay the Spire should mostly follow. Like, turn 20 shouldn't be within the scope of, like, what we're looking at. Which, unfortunately, based on the effect, the only way we can really mitigate that is by actually implementing a timer. The game doesn't need to make Barricade 7 stacks of blur to stop that. Yeah, but that's like a combo, right? And, like, it's pretty clear that, like, once they've built that combo to have actually nothing anymore, like, they're dying. Like, the signs are clear, I think, in that case. Whereas, like, I think with Seraphim form, the problem becomes if you have, like, you don't have any attacking... You don't have any true attacking attacks. Like, you picked, like, sidearm, flag throw, flag quake. Like, your damage output isn't high enough. So, like, the turns where you get to attack, you do, like, 10 damage. But you're mostly blocking, and then, like, your death is very slow. And it's not very clear that you're losing yet. And then Seraphim form gives you enough time to realize you're losing on turn 20, but you could realize that you're losing sooner if Seraphim form ticked down, and then you're like, oh, I'm on a time limit. Right? Yeah, the other half of why I wanted to change it was because, like, the upgrade doesn't do anything currently. Like, getting hit by 2 separate instances... Because, in case you weren't aware, Flight goes away at the end of damage resolution. So if you get multi-hit the first time, you don't lose Flight until the next attack. So you would need more than one enemy in order to take a different form or a different number of damage than displayed. Coliseum. Coliseum. If I smoke bomb away from this, does it still give me the other fight or no? I'm kind of curious. Do I want to do an elite fight, then another elite fight? That's pretty good. Ooh. Oh, nice, and we're gonna get a double on the tiny chest. Seven, 10 to 7, or it's like more like 11 to 8. I do eventually want to shop, but I want to trigger the tiny chest and get double. What is this Divine Flashcard? That was added in 1.5.1. It was there since the last time I streamed. Slay the Spire. It's a 1 mana suspend attack. Because someone, I don't know if you remember, but someone mentioned that, like, maybe having a 1 mana suspend attack is, like, a good idea for Dimension Walker. I don't know if you remember who said that, but... I don't know if my layers of sarcasm help or don't help you understand. Oh, I don't have a plant card. Wait. Wait. Yeah. I am aware. And the card we removed, because I didn't want to go too far away from the amount of what's it called? The draft deviation. Because I think Silent has slightly more cards. But there's like, it's something like 76 or whatever cards is like the normal draft deviation. I think I want this Aura Shatter. The Aura Shatter. I get 2 from this. Oh my goodness, we were popping off. I'm gonna find a way to fuck this up. Oh, we removed Channel. Because Channel is, Channel was not super playable. Because it was a banner magic. Just, like, didn't really make sense for when you would use the card. It's like, I'm gonna recall to Channel to set up for next turn? To what am I setting up next turn? I don't... It's not super clear to me. Card was a little stinky, so... Slowly on the way to removing banner magic from the game. Yeah, well, I mentioned in the dev notes that I think I've removed banner magic from the things that need banner magic removed from them. Where, like, if nothing else, Aegis can save your life. So it's like, if you just, like, haven't drawn a plant card, or, like, you're pretty comfortable recalling, like, Aegis gives you a lot of block for mana if you are not functioning. And, like, that's fine. It's not very good, but it's there, and you can pick it if you want it. Which Poi is going to say, I never pick Aegis. Look at me, haha. It's like, I also don't really pick it a lot. But, like, it's fine. It is, like, playable. It's not unplayable. But there's supposed to be cards that are overstated, but are not very good. So it's like Aegis, Light Blast, Light Beam. Like, I think those are all fine. Blessing will never not have banner magic. And Inspiration and Fortress, I think Inspiration and Fortress are a lot easier because they cost 0 mana. Where it's like, yeah, it's fine. You can, like, weave them into your comboing because they don't cost any mana. Also because it's a very interesting, unless you have something that gives you more Aura Might, or gives you, or, like, Reinforced Banner or something, that, I should say at face value. At face value, Inspiration and Fortress give more than Planted Aura Might, because they give 3 instead of 2 by default. We take the Sanctuary, and then we're mostly, I think we've got everything. I just want to, like, start getting rid of, like, Strikes and Defends, but I haven't gone to shops because we have no gold. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's actually just, like, maybe just Empty Cage, like, actually just Empty Cage. Like, for real, no cap. I could Astrolabe them, I guess, if I wanted to. Because I don't actually know if I want the mana. Do I want the mana for some reason? I don't know. I I think Aegis is 16. I don't know. I feel like 90% of the time Astrolabe is just better empty cage. Both are pretty good though. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm not normally in a position where I go like I don't really want the mana, but like I actually like maybe it's fine. Like it might just be fine. Okay, sorry. Changing Seraphim form will nerf shelter strats if you go with a dwindling amount, and buff if you go with a static amount. Also, yeah, I never pick it. Oh, for Aegis? Yeah. That is unsurprising to me. So we got... Sorry, I didn't actually see what we got. We got a Light Blast, a Life Magic, and a Pillars of Light. I mean, like, I guess that's fine. We can go through these two shops to net 2 removals. And I want to go down here so that I get a chest proc. One, two. Yeah, so I can't do that one. I need to like go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would trigger 4. But I missed the other campfire. So I guess we're only getting 1 removal. When you have what you need, I think Cage is better, but Astrolabe is better early to maybe give you a direction. This is fair. Yeah, it's like those cards are fine. Like they're not supposed to be great. They're just they're there and you can pick them. And then the like actual buffs are like thematic, and I think the cost for them is fine. The cost is you actually need a way to recall to play them, which is fine. This is fine, I think. Nice. It didn't matter. It's fine. Oh, this is the sickest banner dance you've ever seen. Nice. Nice! When you realize pulses aren't attacks, let's go. Popping off. Oh, I just realized I can only play one of these. Or 2. But I wanted to play it differently. Divine Flash seems good for Nob. Yeah! It has the Iron Wave effect of being type attack that gives you block. Yeah. That was intentional. Because Flagbearer struggles with knobs sometimes. I think we're just getting removals. Dark Shackles seems kind of nice. War Paint. I can't removal again if I War Paint. I think the removal is better. Do I want another Divine Flash? I don't think so. Honestly, I think I should have removed the the light blast over the other one. My issue is Aegis that while yes, 16 block for 2 mana isn't bad, it's also not so good that it needs a downside. 4 more block than Flame Barrier, having it go from upside to downside feels bad, and Flame Barrier isn't even that good. Yeah, maybe it needs more block. Like, it should be 20, so that it can, as a Cavalier said, it can block sentries. It can block sentries and it can block Lagavulin. Sanctuary is 22? Suppose I have to think about that. Blocking sentries and Lagavulin is actually the exact reason I didn't want to see a reload block nerf for Scapegoat. I see. Yeah, like, there were different problems with that card, right? It just kind of, like, is overloaded. I don't know how much block it would need for me to feel comfortable picking it due to the high volatility and that I usually want to remove it fast if I get it, but 16 is definitely not that amount. Yeah, and that's fair. No. I don't think... Yeah. I guess the problem, right, is that, like, it's less about having the card feel like it's justifiable for the... It's like hard to say. It's like, the card will probably feel bad, I guess. Like, just in general. But at least it can have a function if it has a certain amount of something. Yeah, I think we're good still. And I wanted to take... Oh, we can't take the second shop, I forgot. We take the shop in Act 4, I guess. Ooh, let's go! Free removal? We got the removal anyways. Let's go, gamers. What the frickin'... Just pressed on the wrong thing? Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Fire Spirits event was the best event when I somehow ended up with Walk the Aeons in the beta. Yes, it was get more max HP. It's the rare card that you use to get more max HP. Amazing. I'm so sad that Walk the Aeons wasn't a real card. It's so on theme, I guess. Sometimes... Yeah, it wasn't Walk the... I think it was Walk the Infinite, right? Or are you referring to a different card that we are not actually talking about the same card? Dead Branch. Do I want Dead Branch Banner Dance in my deck? I really don't. I, like, really don't. Yeah, you were talking about the Infinite Time Walk. Yeah. Yeah. Because that was based off of, like, me rewinding time a bunch of times to, like, save my party. Where it's like, sometimes you just gotta go to, like, no mana and use everything because your party is dying. I'll go back infinite times, even if the time sickness kills me. Dead Branch Pog! Let's go, Dead Branch! This is, like, free enough. It's free enough. I do kind of want to upgrade the Sanctuary, or even the Inspiration. Inspiration being on 5 is kind of nice. When we have a 25 card deck. Ugh. I think it's Inspiration. Hey, we blocked the time sickness. That's the synergy. We did it. We reflected the time sickness. Value Town. Soy. Soy Jack Modern Flower. Oh no, I can't use my powers at all or the council will get angry at me. Giga Chad TTRPG Flower. I'll go back and save them even if the time sickness kills me. I mean, that was literally it. There was no time sickness in Anima, but the what's it called? If you went to low amounts of Xeon, if you went to low amounts of Xeon, which was the like mana in that game, you would run into problems. Do I want another copy of Command? That sounds pretty dope. I want a copy Command. I can't buy both, though. That's unfortunate. Do I want to add another Command to my deck or remove this Light Blast? What's a conundrum? I feel like second Command is going to be really good because I have 2 momentum swipes. But also that means my deck is 26 cards big. It also means that there's a Light Blast in my deck. That's fine. What? Wait, what if I copied... Oh my god, what if I copied Ascender's Bane? So that Ascender's Bane says suspend, draw 1 card next turn with Dead Branch? Hilarious. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, I probably should have, like, thought about this more, and I super didn't. Yeah, I just, like, did not think about this that much. This is fine. Wow, you spent 0 mana and a card to draw a card. Amazing. Well, the important thing is you draw the card next turn. Oh, I have a pen nib. Did not realize I picked that up. Imagine remembering pen nib. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I never ever would I ever. Grimoire gives us an interesting opportunity to play stuff like Life Magic and Seraphim Form later, or Exhausting Light Blast, which I kind of like, or Exhausting Inspiration even, so that it's not there, or playing Reflect on a better turn. I guess Reflect at any time is also fine. At least it's not Unceasing Top, which absolutely no one remembers. Yeah, there was only one deck I remembered I had an Unceasing Top, which was like Plant Recall Storm. So it's like, as long as I drew a plant or a recall off the top of my deck, or like the opposite of the stance that I was in, I would just go like boop 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 boop. I don't know if I should be taking this Grimoire or not. It seems kind of free. Can't wait for that to bite me in the ass. Oh no, a tentacle. Not a tentacle. Do I want to aggressively mulligan for Reflect just to, like, meme blast this guy? Oh, you're so right, Poi. I can ditch the Seraphim form when I don't, like, when I can't cast it on turn 1. So I can just Grimoire it later. That's Giga Brain. Giga Brain. See, I want to hate Dead Branch so much. And then it's always like, here, have a Time Walk. And I'm like, you're lying to me. I know that this isn't always supposed to put Time Walk in my hand, so stop it. 0 mana Grimoire sounds nice. Dead Branch is the homie. We can block turn 1 here, I think. This all seems fine, honestly. Oh, Aura Excel. Forgot that was a card. Huh! The double damage Excalibur. Popping off. Well, that's kind of nice. It's not how I was planning on handling that turn, but there we go. Dead Branch gives you 1,000,000 powers. Yeah. That is fair. I put the Aura Shatter in my hand. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hello? I'm so glad I added just all of that garbage to my deck. Why even make a deck that has like a good deck count when you can just put like a bunch of shit in your deck? Heck yeah, play out all of those. Play out all of those pulses. Give me all the trash. I just want to collect all of the garbage in my deck. Why does Miracle exist? It was supposed to cast big cards off the top of your deck, but it doesn't really do that. It's a bad version of the Ironclad card that plays the top card of your deck, and that card isn't even good. Yeah, it was supposed to let you resolve, like, high-cost powers or, like, high-cost cards. But it's funny, because I think Miracle triggers after your draw step, so that doesn't even work. So the card's not very good, is what I'm saying. Oh, we drew Grimoire. So we can do the combo. We probably want to block as well. So I wonder if I bin this Aura Shatter on command. I can, like, bin the command for something else. Yeah, like that. Exactly. It'd be slightly better if it went before you draw. I think it's supposed to go before you draw. It's just, like, bugged. No one picks the card, so it's fine. That was really awkward. I did not mean to do this to myself. Oh wait, I can do this. Nice! Nice blue candle. Nailed it. There's enough scry stuff for it to be good if it goes before you draw. Yeah, it was kind of supposed to, like, work with that stuff. You know what I mean? I think in practice it's just not very good. I would also like to bring up the draft context that, like, again, having access to scry and playing the top card of your deck is significantly better than, like, only having Headbutt. Oh, Warcry also puts it on top, I suppose. Yeah. It's fair. Exhaust energy works well with it. Yeah, if you're like, I'm pretty sure the top card is going to be like a good card. I don't think we can kill this guy, gonna be honest with you. I think killing Time Eater here would be difficult. So I want to just pass. They have vulnerable, like 61 means I have 80 HP to go through with momentum swipe. All of these do more damage. Yeah, maybe this will be fine. Oh, I had a pen nib. Hey, did anybody remember that I had a pen nib? Because I didn't remember I had a pen nib. Anyone else? Any other homies in the chat remember I had a pen nib? Because I don't remember. Alright, well, we have Winged Locket, Lizard Tail, a pretty good deck. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find a way to fuck this up. Like, I'm gonna find a way to fuck up this run. It's gonna be super funny. We also have Smoke Bomb for sentries. And I don't think I'm gonna take another card over Smoke Bomb because our starting stuff is kind of already okay. I'm getting attacked on turn 1, which is really unfortunate. I wonder if I bin the Inspiration. I wonder if I bin the Seraphim form to get Grimoire, which I'm not gonna get. Once you've killed one, you might as well finish it out. I don't know if that's always true. I guess the idea is that you resolve your scaling, and then you're like, oh, I resolved my scaling, so everything's good now. Which I suppose is a real thing. Oh, I guess you don't get rewards as well. That makes sense. So I have this pen nib, but I'm not actually playing this Excalibur yet. We drew the Grimoire. Do I save Grimoire or do I exhaust Inspiration? I think I want to exhaust Inspiration, honestly. Could Grimoire away this Pillars of Light? Under the assumption that, like, I have other stuff to do. Might just be Inspiration. Let's exhaust inspiration. Shit, and then we got a blessing. Oh my god! Wait, that's so value! Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god, so much value! The value! Holy value! That's sick. I love that. Holy value, Batman. The value. So much value. I want to get this out of my deck. So I think it's that. Good card to exhaust, you're not going to need more than 10 turns, and drawing it after is just bad. Yeah. This was a great turn to draw mid-second, off of the exhaust. Oh, I guess I could have played this line. Holy stop time. Need to replant next turn. Divine Flash is also kind of multi-hit value. It is. That was intentional. Aegis Pog! Oh my god, I got an Aegis. Save me. Oh, I guess I take 22 damage here. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Sundial trigger. Whoa, Aegis Bash Pog! Oh, I could have kept the command. Oh, I didn't have to play the last pulse. That was kind of a mistake. What the fuck? The Aura Shatter is gonna shred the last artifact on it. So... I don't have any other blocks except for Sanctuary. I know we're stunning him, but I don't want to take... Oh, I have Divine Flash. Right, this is an attack that blocks. Could have Grimoire the pillars for probably a kill. Yeah, I didn't check to see if I dealt damage, I suppose. Wow! We just, like, loaded up and then won. That's pretty uncommon, honestly. Divine Flash's card art seems different from the rest of the Flagbearer card art. Does it? In what way? I'm gonna eat this breakfast sandwich. Of the background? Yeah, I was definitely trying to make the card blue, but I used an adjustment layer, so it ended up more purple than blue. Also, the pure white is because it's, this is the, like, divine energy color. So, like, on Retrace, Light Beam, Rewrite. The only cards where I change, I think, are Seraphim Form and Holy Essence. Oh, Life Magic too. Seraphim Form. I was thinking maybe also I could have made it blue. But I thought because it's like, it's the Divine Flash, it's like doing that kind of effect. Purple maybe looks a little different, or like different enough from the other like typical blue stuff. Again, that's because I adjustment layered it. Because I didn't want to have to repaint the streaks, but like, you know, it would have been possible to repaint the streaks. I just like didn't want to do it. Alright, do I end the stream so that I have a 100% win rate? Probably not. We can do at least one more. Okie dokie. Number 2. What if we won twice, though? Are there places for Russians here? I think that's okay. I don't know. I don't think there's generally a big point about it. I don't speak Russian. I know that. Yeah, as long as you're chatting in English, it's fine. Like that'll ever happen. Yeah. Sorry. That's so funny. The two chat messages beside each other just like are funny. It's like, is there a place for Russians here? And it's like, as if any Russians would ever show up in the chat. Like, it's like, that's like that would ever happen. Why the question if there's no Russians? Like, it's okay. Yeah, no problem, Alex. I mean, I try not to make any commentary about anything that make people generally uncomfortable. And I think that it is fair to say that individuals are individuals. Is the extent of what I'm going to say. Double removal sounds good. Pretty sure we want double removal. Excalibur Barrier is pretty dope. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3. I mean, we have an Excalibur too, which is like pretty good at challenging elites. So like I kind of want to go here and heal at this first bonfire. We're probably going to need to heal at the second one as well. This seems fine. But yeah, how's your day been? Do they call you Alex? I don't know if we have any other, like, Alexes in the chat. Sorry for being so, like, not being here for that long. It's time to sleep. Alrighty. Well, I mean, have a good night. Thanks for showing up for all of 2 seconds. It's okay. I hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, we don't need this consuming light. This is fine. I do want... Make sure to come back, it's mandatory. It is. You're required. You must come back. I think we're gonna... I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to take too much damage because I know I have to fight 2 elites in a row. Maximum returns. Yeah, we need a 100% return rate. I'm surprised I never made this joke earlier, but when is... Kraos, when are you gonna fix my backyard? I need you to come and fix my backyard, because you're a contractor. Just come and do housework for me. We'll use the House Lyria repair fund to hire Kraos to fix my backyard. don't think I want a recall swirl. I actually want, like, another attack. Okay. Do we lead with an Excalibur, or do we wait for this Aura XL? I think we wait for the Aura XL. Even that kind of contracting too. What do you need time? I'll let you know when I need my entire backyard fixed. Can you repair a castle wall? Is that within your skill set? Did I misunderstand what kind of contractor you are? Are you saying you do paperwork for people? I thought by contractor you meant like manual labor kind of. How did Armored Core turn out? I've been trying to avoid spoilers. Well, I played the game for 12 hours and it is done now. I have also S-ranked all of the missions. So I would say that it's probably my favorite game to come out in the last forever. As I described it to my... friend, it's basically everything I ever wanted Armored Core to be for the last, like, since I was a young Flagbearer. So when I played them when I was young, I was like, this is the best shit ever, but I want it to be cooler. And then they made it cooler, and now it's the best thing ever. Nice, we drew the Excalibur like a Giga Chad. Have you been playing it, Rayos? Or have you not, like, had time? I could take Wife Magic. I could take this card. Might help me not die. Paperwork contracting, I see. Sometimes companies need extra people even for prolonged times, but always ultimately finite times, usually when buying and selling properties. I see. That is the kind of contracting that you were mentioned. I managed to hear Wife Magic there. Definitely a different kind of card. Do you want Flares to work some Wife Magic on you? Would it restore your HP? Would Wife Magic in that context also restore your HP? Ah, the 10 damage. Not the 10 damage. Oh no. The 5 damage. We planted him and just took a bunch of damage. Oh no. Oh hey, we had extra mana because we recalled. Yes, I have been playing Armored Core. My robot is probably trash, but I beat the robot tank on top of the dam after like 3 hours of getting my face pushed in. Nice. I'm proud of you. Balteus is the first... is the gatekeeper, you could say, of the game. It took us a pretty decent amount of time to beat Balteus as well. I don't think it took me 3 hours, but... Oh, I absolutely should have commanded. Whoops. Yeah, and I also mentioned this to my friend, but the thing that makes me really happy about Balteus being difficult, and how it kind of differs from Elden Ring a bit, is that, like, there's almost no meta progression in Armored Core. Like, there's the OS tuning, which you can buy. That's still kind of limited by how many arena fights you can do or whatever, right? So in Elden Ring, if you were stuck on Margit, you could probably, like, go do a bunch of quests exploring, like, level up a bunch of times, and then, like, have a little bit of an easier time. But in Armored Core, it's like, you're pretty heavily limited on what parts you have at that point in the game. So, don't you unlock more different gear over time? Yeah, so it's not that there's no meta progression, but it's that there's no, like, you can't grind to beat Balteus. Like, the gear you have at that point in the game is basically what you've got. So it's like, that is the you have to get good boss. Because, like, you can't just soul level up 15 times and then, like, have an easier time with Margit. I have a big snipey laser, a missile launcher, and 2 machine gun pistols. Nice. Is it bipedal? What leg type are you? So yeah. It's a good correction to say it's not that there's no it's not that there's no meta progression. It's that the meta progression is locked at that mission. To a certain amount. I'm just gonna heal again. Balteus with the starting mech because I was really scared of the customization system. That's fair. Yeah, you can look for a different, like, customization to solve the problem, but it's not like you can make a customization system that gives you effectively plus 20 strength. It's like, you're not going to get plus 20 strength. You're just like, you probably thought equipping a grenade launcher was a good idea. So yeah. You are bipedal currently. Cool. Or you're like, wait, but if I had more dashes, then that could be really good. No! Think you want to make a speedy mech? Well, as part of the bipedal propaganda machine, bipedal speed mech is best mech. This comes from the anti-tank propaganda machine. Literally 0 leg training, no treads. I know I will suck at reaction time stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if I end up being a big old armored crab bot. Yeah, I mean, like, that's fair. That is reasonable. Every day is arm day and tank bot propaganda. Yes, this is just what our deck is doing. Redraw Excalibur every turn. Yeah, the cool thing, I think, is that it's probably drain time. I really want to take Blessing, but it's probably not Blessing. It makes me so sad. I really want to take Blessing, though. Can we take Blessing? We already have Life Magic, right? Can I take Blessing? Can we take Blessing? I want to take Blessing. Please, pretty please. I want to take Blessing, please. This was brought to my attention, and I thought about it and knew about it, but I never really, like, thought about it, but there is no iframes in Armored Core when you dodge. It is all positional dodging, which is cool. It's very cool. I'm gonna take this Blessing and then lose. Oh my god, we didn't get a mana artifact. I hate it here. I'm not picking Snecko Eye. 1 to 2 mana Excalibur, I guess, is like kind of good. I don't want to have to take. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take Snecko Eye. It's great that Blessing doesn't even really interact with the best multi-hit card. What is the best multi-hit card? That doesn't scale off of strength and dexterity. I'll take Aegis when I have Snecko Eye. Alright, well, I guess this is the run. We draw 9 cards on turn 1. Which is hilarious. We're just hoping for 0 mana Blessing. It's currently in my deck. It is good for multi-hit, but doesn't scale off with strength. Like Excalibur? Because it scales off of Aura Might? I wouldn't really consider Excalibur a multi-hit card. I know you put it in quotations, but like, I don't know. This still scales off of strength. Like you get 4 additional damage. Which I guess is like not super important when the card already does 38, but like I like this safe path of just 2 shops and a bunch of bonfires. Kind of want to do that. Two mana Excalibur. 1 mana Command. Two mana Blessing. 0 mana or XL. Oh my god. Wait. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought Snecko Eye's effect was Bag of Preparation. Gonna be completely honest with you. This entire time playing Slay the Spire, I did not know Snecko Eye drew you 2 extra cards every turn. It's good to know. Phalanx Converge time. Terrible. No, our Blessing still costs 3. Our Aura XL still costs 1. Wow, this sucks. We just cast Blessing. I mean, I guess so. What are they gonna do? Block 8 damage this turn and then die? Zero mana retrace. Oh my god, wait. Ah! Please. That's better. Card sucks when unchanged. Yes. We have no blocks again. So I believe I am just dead. Fucking Snecko Eye. I don't think this was savable. How many blocks on the deck? Let's check. 2, 3, 4. I guess we're on 4 blocks. We did recently change one of the blocks into a phalanx. Welcome, Rance. So I guess the problem with this deck was more having 4 blocks into Book of Stabbing. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we are back. I guess we just didn't pick too many blocks. Still, fucking Snecko-Eye. I'm gonna blame Snecko-Eye for that anyway. We could get Apotheosis. Or we could get every terrible rare colorless card. Easy. Easiest Apotheosis. Easiest Apotheosis. These routes kind of suck, though. It's too bad Snecko-Eye confuses you so much you have no blocks in your deck. Yeah, I guess... I guess you're right. I was just so confused. I had no blocks in my deck. Keeping in mind that we did just transform some cards. But I suppose if we transformed strike block, we had basically the same ratio. These routes suck. These routes all kind of suck. I think we just take 2 elites. I think we can only take 2 elites because there's basically no healing. And I think we take the elites later, like up here. Because we just, like... There's just, like, no healing. That's reasonable point. But you could also just get Apotheosis. Like, fair point, but hear me out. If you just pog Apotheosis every time, then you're really good at this game. We have a lot of time to make our deck better. I don't think I want to take Blade Work. Damn. Can't buy Auric, Cell, and Formless Rapier. What a tragedy. And we just got a Recall Protect. Can get a second Flag Throw. Honestly, we could take Cantrip so that we have a better chance at drawing Apotheosis. Maybe. Like, that seems okay. But Orexel is kind of the nuts. Sorry, I think I read and didn't register this, but, you know, if I read more, maybe the book wouldn't stab me. I think that this opinion is invalid. I read a lot. I just read picture books that have very understandable pictures in them. The context of the pictures, they're just so much easier to understand, you know. I guess we can upgrade powers, because if we want to be able to play the power before we draw Apotheosis, for example, like Aura Excel, then that's like fine to upgrade. Your mom is invalid. Oh! Not taking Aura Essence. If anything, it's one Aura for Mystical Aura. And it's like some AoE. Let's resolve all of my scaling on turn 1. Powers and exhaust cards are the only things you really need to upgrade once you have Apotheosis. Some cards are good too, like Recall and Command, but not many others. Yeah. I don't think I've ever really thought about it before. Do I want Inspiration in this deck? I can't really tell what we're doing yet. I guess if we want, like, Recall, Detonate, Inspiration is fine. Inspiration is fine. Inspiration is a fine card. Here's the Mystical Aura, I guess. I forgot we're fighting up. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. Could have saved 4 damage. Could have saved 4% or more in my car insurance. It's Mystical Aura. Yeah. It's probably because it's just good. It's very good. You know, I never thought Mystical Aura was going to be, like, that good, but it is pretty good. remember you referring to it as an A20 trap at some point? Yeah, because I thought, like, needing to assemble a lot of auras was, like, not actually a good idea. Like, you probably wanted to take a few auras just, like, because they're good on their own. But, like, I thought it was only slightly better than Barrier, but it's quite a bit better than Barrier. I think we want more attacks. Seraphim form is cool, but, like, I think we need more attacks. I think. We want to be able to do damage. I think we need damage right now. I don't think I want to pick Choker with Aura Excel. Cursed key it is. I need to remember to not open every chest if I get one. It's just very exciting to me. It's very exciting to me when I get a chest. Mid to late fight, it's even better than Barrier when not planted. Yes. Because the auras are still active, technically. Or the aura producing effect. The only aura that's not at all active until you're planted is Auramite. I really want to take this early shop because we have a lot of gold, but the path is kind of bad. Because I can only, if I get to here and I'm dying, we only get one elite this act, which seems kind of bad. I guess I want the shop after I do the thing, but, like, I'm concerned that the deck power is maybe not there if I don't shop or don't take elites. So maybe this 2 elite path is fine, and then we just try to be good at the game. My only complaint is it doesn't do the counting thing on the bottom of a card because it's annoying to count when I have many auras. Luckily, it doesn't matter how much it gives at that point. Yeah, I tried to implement the... You know the thing that Blizzard does where it, like, counts how much damage Blizzard does? I tried implementing that at one point and it just, like, kind of didn't work. And I wasn't really sure what I did wrong, so... But for sure, I think for that card and Recall Detonate, it would be... I think for that card, Recall Detonate and Pillars of Light, it would be good if it calculated the damage for you. I just, like, don't know how to do it. 6 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So we can take the Seraphim Feathers to work with Inspiration and Aura Excel. That's fine. The shoe is more with Recall Detonate. Divine Flash is a nice card. Do I want to get Jaxed? Probably not. Let's transform 2 cards. Reveal Leyline and Flag Throw. I think we're gonna die. I'd say the likelihood of me dying to this elite is extremely high. Oh my god, and it's Book of Stabbing. Wow, we just die on turn 1 and there's nothing we can do about it. That's so sad. Man, come on. Come on, man. This is bullshit. Ha. Not like this. Yeah, we really needed to not lose like all of our HP before we got to here, and it didn't help that Cleric and Centurion wanted to attack on turn 1 both at the same time. Not that I mind getting double teamed by those two, but like, you know, I'm just saying that like it's probably too much damage. Alright, gotta make sure that the win rate is the correct ratio, you know? We're just making sure the win rate is the correct ratio. That's honestly all we're doing here. Cleric isn't really doing it for me. Fair. I'm sure Cleric is a cutie if you look close enough. They're kawaii. Do I want a random rare relic? One, two, three. Guess we take the rare relic and then just remove it here. Fight some elites. We can skip the elite if we're dying. Centurion though, who mama? You see, you like knights. Ooh, frozen egg. Frozen egg, pretty good. It's a good one. I might have a type, and that type is could and would beat me up. Damn. My friend roasted me because they recently found out that I am a VTuber. And they quoted Flaris out of Context 1 just randomly in the middle of a TTRPG session. And I was like, bro. They were talking about how I was flirting with an NPC. And then they were like, yeah, and she could beat you up, which is a huge plus. And I'm like, bruh. Bruh, why you gotta 4K me right now? Oh, I'm glad that Ore XL was on sale. Yo, my quote lives on. Yeah. Imagine they didn't know it was you. They were just quoting their favorite VTuber and you revealed yourself. That would be really funny. I think we have enough HP to deal with mobs, so we're just gonna upgrade command. I guess maybe I could have like healed because I'm fighting 2 elites. That might have been a smart idea. Nice. It was Sleeping Lagavulin. Super useful. Oh. I overblocked. We still have enough HP to deal with... Ooh! That might actually not even be good and kind of risky, but it's fine. We're just gonna draw it early. It's gonna be the best thing ever. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's buy a weak potion for Knob in case we fight Knob. It's Knob. Hey, turn 1. Let's go. Easy. Easy game. Easiest game of my life. Wow. Wow. Turn 1 blessing feels nice. Second reinforce banner seems kind of good. We really need an attack eventually. I would like another attack, please. I've gotten a last Act 3 Elite prayer wheel before. That's fun. Normal enemies drop. Oh, that's interesting. It's just like the most useless thing ever. That's very funny. You got to use it once. Nice. I'm happy for you. We really need an attack card. An attack card would be good. I would like to get some kind of attack card, please. An attack card, please. I mean, I guess. 2 Aura XLs? Please. I need attack cards. I love... This entire deck is popping off except for the fact that I need another attack card. I need something, please. Pretty please. That's an attack card. I don't think we're taking Invoke Lightning at this point. It's a little bit of a Numba with 2 aura excels, I guess, but... it'll be fine. I need to remember to not overshoot the damage on this guy, because I do it like every time. Oh, I didn't even have to do that again. That was technically overshooting. Technically, yes. Seraphim form. Opinions on Seraphim form here? I don't know. I don't know. It always sucks when I don't have, like, the mana relic yet to tell if I want to pick Seraphim form. It's like, I kind of want it. I kind of want it. But we already have, like, Aura Slow and Blessing, so, like, do I just draw this card and never play it? Because I don't think we're a Mystical Pennant deck. Grass Fade is alright here. Seraphim form seems better. 2-3 mana power is sketch, though. I agree. It's always when I have one or the other that I go, like, do I pick both? Because I don't actually know if picking both is a good idea. If we don't get a mana relic, I'm really sad. It's just like the rest of the deck is so smooth already. Like, everything else is really good so far. Like, if we Grasp Fate and then, like, fire through our Aura Excels, that seems fine. Well, we picked Mystical Pennant, and then that would have been... that would have been a fun Mystical Tiara, but I'm pretty sure it's Sozu. To pick both when you already have Blessing, but not when you have Seraphim form? I see. I do want to shave on defense. One. We only have like one elite if we take the safe path. One. One, two if we double removal defense. Sure. Sure. It's definitely not my bias talking. I mean... It was basically asking for people's opinions. That seems good, but I want to... I guess it's not as good because we already have strength modifiers. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 8 to 7. Wait, why is this back down? Oh, it was always 5. It was supposed to be 5. Swipe or not enough recall? I currently don't have any recall except for, like, command. We could take it and then take something else. Like, we'll probably find a recall card to make this good. That's probably better than removing another defend, honestly. Duplicate a card in your deck. Well, there's our other recall card, I suppose. Removal is currently 125. Oh, I could have played another card. Whoops! Doesn't matter. Three Aura XLs? 3 of them? You could have three whole Aura XLs. How many Aura XLs is too many Aura XLs? How many? We're gonna take all of the Aura XLs, and it's gonna be value. With how little recall you have, I'd hold off. We would never die to Book of Stabbing, right? Your haste and orange pellets deck is going hard. Nice. I would screw that up. Okay, let's draw the next Aura XL. Value. Now we draw all of the cards. You're the boss, I suppose. Listen, you need to be able to make it to the next battle. You need to be able to make it to the next battle. That's the important part. Alright, slay the Spire, not lay the Spire? Wait, what? When was I laying the Spire? Hello? I did that out of order. Since when am I laying the Spire? Why am I laying the Spire? I don't think I want to bang the Spire, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though it's nice, big, and girthy, I think maybe I should not bang the Spire. Divine Flash is probably really bad versus Legvillain. As is Barrier. Do I take another copy of a multi-hit card? Or do I take Mystical Aura? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 6. 9 to 7. Doesn't matter. I guess we're looking for a recall right now, which I'm realizing we don't have. Since this one doesn't become much worse right after planting. You sound a bit tired. Am I tired? I don't think I'm tired. I think I'm Bing Chiling. Are you perhaps projecting? We do a little projecting here. I do sound tired? Damn. Welcome, Piotr. Didn't you say you were at the start of the stream? Yeah, but like, I'm a good tired. And I feel like good tired means that I'm still speaking normally, but like bad tired would be like I'm not saying many words, you know what I mean? Gotta take this Divine Flash. Still no recall. Bro still can't pronounce my name correctly? I mean, yeah, because it was never corrected for me. It was? I don't remember this. It's pronounced like it's written. Yeah, P-O, P-I-O, P-O, T-R, Tur, Piotr. Is that not correct? Gonna take this recall protect. Close enough. I don't understand. I don't know if I understand the difference between those two pronunciations. They literally just sound the same to me. Piotr. I mean, Piotr sounds the same to me as Piotr. They don't. Yeah, I'm telling you that it sounds the same to me. Which means that I'm incapable of understanding the difference between both of them. Which doesn't necessarily mean that they are the same, it just means, like, I can't tell. Like, I super can't tell. I just, like, do something slightly different with my mouth, and apparently it's, like, different. No E between the R? Yeah, well, the problem is that, like, there's always an E. Like, you don't put a consonant R. Like, usually there is a vowel that prefaces it, or comes before it, precedes it. There's usually a vowel that precedes it. much less awkward without the E when you roll the R. Tr. Tr. Like track or trust. Tr. 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 Pyo tr. Tr. Like it's like a ch sound. Chur. It's like pyo chur. Except it's more like pyo tur. Pyo tur. Pyo truck. Pyo track. Pyo tr. It's pyo track. Young. What? Say what is this? What do you want from that? American does not sound like Polish Don't Polish roll their R's a lot? Yeah, it's like I can do that. Like a but I can only do it with like excessive amounts, not like a little bit. Like I can't do like a Yeah, we call that rolling the R. That's different. That's not like an assumed skill. Piotr. But that's the thing, it's like I can't. That's how the R and. Like, how do you only roll the R once? How do you do that? Like. Piotr. Piotr. What the hell? That's messed up, dude. That's ridiculous. It's short roll. Yeah, I don't think I can do a short roll. From the language that I understand, the R's are very long rolled. Usually to dictate anger. Piotrek. Piotrek. That's like Patrick, right? Because Piotr sounds like it is supposed to be Peter. Like it is the Polish version of Peter. Which may, or like Pat, which is maybe how like, why it's like Piotrek is like Patrick. Yeah, it is Peter? Okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a Polish friend where their name is Patryk. I'm gonna not use Grasp Fate and then die this turn. Why can't you roll your R short when saying Patrick, Trick, Piotr? Because there's things that happen after the R. So I can, like, end the R when saying Patrick. But there's, like, no... It's the same with Piotrek. There's things that happen after the R. So, like, I can end the sound of the roll into something else. There is a swear that I am thinking of that has a rolled R in it that I am... from a language that I speak. That, like, that's where I think I have the understanding of how to, like, cut the rolled R. Because there is a precedent for that. Let's stay with your version. I'm just gonna call you Peter. Hey, Peter. I don't think we need more blocks. I think the deck is completely fine as it is, and I just don't take anything. We could take Holy Essence just to make the heart easier. But I'm concerned that we have too many powers, and then drawing the Holy Essence is like the critical mass of not being able to defend myself. And then I die. But, like, they're also... I'm at somewhat a lacking of AoE, so perhaps this is my AoE card. Patrick. Patrick. Rick. Anyways. It sounds like a skill issue. It literally is a skill issue. I guess if I'm not picking cards, Busted Crown is best. Seraphim Feathers is not AoE. It only, like, kind of is AoE. Sort of, kind of. I want to pick a good route for this, because I think we want Path of Least Resistance right now. It's AoE insofar as it doesn't do much overkill. Sure. "13 Auramite, let's go!" Yo, an Excalibur would be sick for this deck. An Excalibur would be actual fire for this deck. Probably not, but, like, maybe, kind of. I think I'd pick Excalibur if it was offered for me. Yeah, I don't super need this Grimoire. I have a shop, right? There's one shop. Wow. I did like the worst of all options. 4 Aura XLs, we could get 4 whole Aura XLs. 4 of them. 4. You could have 4 XLs. I was gonna remove a card, but I think Time Walk is better. I'm gonna upgrade this Grasp Fate because of the Time Sickness. Damn it, it was an encounter. I really did not want it to be an encounter, and then it was an encounter. This is an opportune turn to draw a Time Walk. Oh, I forgot I draw cards. That's literally half the point of this. That's literally half the point of having all of these Aura XLs. So that I draw 3 cards. Broken. Can you believe that I thought Aura XL might need a buff? Because I thought it might have needed a buff. Gonna recall now. Let's not miss the blue key. Oh, it would have been so nice. It's too bad. For being a triple Aura XL deck, you sure chose to put all the plant cards on the bottom. It really doesn't. What, Aura XL? Yeah, it does not need a buff. It, like, really kind of super does not need a buff. How could you possibly believe Aura XL needed a buff? Because it seemed like I could not scale enough. But you know, when you pick multiple Aura XLs, it's like, wow, that's like a lot of... It's like a lot of value, you know? I don't remember you being vocally against it. Because I think the thought was along the lines of, like, you know, it's half an Inflame and half a Rushdown. Oh, that might have been... I think I wasn't supposed to go here. Oh, I have a Sozu. I think I just took Path of Least Resistance. Oh, we have the boot for this fight, I just realized. That's nice. You aren't missing scaling because you picked Aura XL. You are mixing scaling because you didn't pick enough Aura XL. You're right, I just needed to pick more Aura XLs. That was the problem. That's a lot of boot triggers. Who wants to get stepped on? With all these boot triggers. Any steppers in chat? Holy moly. Will I play Blasphemous 2? Yeah, I was planning on it. Any booters in chat? Anyone want to get booted in chat? I guess it is finally time to upgrade Retrace, maybe? Maybe? Because all the other upgrades... I guess no, it's Seraph of Others. Give him a step with your robot. Yes, we... It really wanted to autocorrect booters to hooters. That's funny. Okay, well this hand is quite good. We're just gonna play 3 reinforced banners and then call it a day. And recall. We could actually recall, it would actually be fine. I know it feels bad, but resolving Blessing is probably more important. We don't need to time walk yet. But now we can time walk. And you've won this fight. Yeah, this seems pretty good, I would say. I did that out of order. Wow, who would have guessed that Aura Knight is, like, kind of strong? This modifier is kind of strong. Did anyone else know that? Did anyone know that, like, having a lot of Aura Excel is, like, strong? Did anyone else know that? Or was it just me? I think I don't want to play the Holy Essence. Pretty sure you didn't know Flag. Sounded an awful like you were making meme choices earlier. Yeah, I was just memeing around. I mean, that is a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Like, maybe a little bit kind of scary. Best part is this isn't even the ceiling for Aura Excel. Yeah, I suppose with more planting and recalling, it's kind of nuts. I really need to learn this game. Another stream and I still don't know what's happening. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Peter. It's just how it is, you know. I don't even know what would be worth upgrading. I think the only thing that's really worth upgrading here is Retrace, but like we don't even really need the Retrace upgrade. Banner ignition. Now hear me out. We could go really fast. I don't think we should though. I think our deck is mostly fine. We're doing okay. We just need to not get roasted, basically, at this point. Hmm. I love taking 40 damage. Alrighty. Let's just draw good, play good, and win the game. I want to draw the card off formless, so I think we lead with this. There is one recall swirl left in my deck. Question is, do we want to try drawing into it? Or drawing into... I guess we can't play it. Yeah, we'll just wait. Not attacking next turn, so I think we can grasp fate here. Not that there's really much more to resolve. I think we actually just want to kill it now. We do take 6 damage, so we go to 13. Not a problem. The objectively best mod, it's number 1 after all. Hilarious. Alternatively, we could recall swirl and then not take any damage, and that's probably better. But the damage ceiling, like the damage cap, the invincible, is maybe something we care about. Yeah, sure. That means you're winning. You're going to lose, which means you're winning. I'm inclined to agree. Love becoming less tired as it gets later. Yeah, unfortunately, hitting the second wind sure is something. Hey, wow, we raised our win rate today. 2-2. Nice. We did it. We drafted 3 Aura XLs and did it. And I feel like one of the losses was due to Snekoi, and definitely not because I didn't draft any blocks. What was the other loss to? I don't remember. Let's go check. Run history. From 6.9 to 10.6. Easy. Easy W's. Both of these runs died to Book of Stabbing. And both on floor 23. That's really funny. Yeah, this one was good. And it was Snekoi. And then this one was alright. But we lost a lot of HP on the fights leading up to Book of Stabbing. And then we just, like, died on turn 1 with no possibility to save ourselves. So, like, that's fair. Alrighty. It's time to go. Time to go so that I can get back to playing Armored Core. I'm currently clearing out all the log hunts, which are, you know, I don't really feel like streaming because they're kind of boring. So, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, as always. We have Fire Emblem on Friday. I'm not sure if, like, my guess is going to be the last Xenologue is going to take a while. But if it goes by pretty quick, then we might be able to also do some, like, story progression. Maybe even do a long stream and then, like, knock out Fire Emblem. Like, that was a thought, but I'm pretty sure that's not happening. I was thinking about it, though. We'll have to see. But yeah, alright. Say bye. See you later, everybody. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.